Tamia changed R&B without ever trying to dominate it, and that's exactly why almost no one realizes how much of the genre traces back to her. While her peers chased big runs, explosive belts, and theatrical high notes, Tamia did something far harder. She made restraint sound more emotional than volume. Her voice didn't shout for attention, it pulled you in. Every phrase was a controlled release of emotion, delivered with precision most singers can't maintain. And that subtlety became her secret power, because minimalism, when done right, hits deeper than any vocal acrobatics. Tamia mastered micro-phrasing long before it became a trend. She understood the impact of almost breaking, but not breaking. She used breath as a texture, not a limitation. And every note carried intention, the kind of delicate intention you only notice if you listen closely. But here's the twist. The very thing that made her revolutionary made her easy for the industry to overlook. Because she didn't oversing, she didn't fit the 90s definition of a vocal powerhouse. And yet the emotional weight of her delivery outlasted most vocal fireworks from that era. Just listen to So Into You. It's not loud. It's not showy. It's not begging for applause. It's emotional gravity disguised as softness, a sound that would later define an entire wave of R&B. Then came Officially Missing You, the masterclass of emotional minimalism. One guitar. One voice. No tricks. No production hiding flaws. Just pure, controlled vulnerability, the kind of performance only a singer with complete emotional command can deliver. And Stranger in My House proved she could switch gears without abandoning her style. It's intense but never chaotic. Powerful but never uncontrolled. It's the blueprint for how to deliver maximum emotional tension with minimum excess. Here, where the story gets even more interesting. Modern R&B sounds more like Tamia than the icons people usually credit. The whisper soul movement. The bedroom R&B era. The rise of intimate, breath-heavy vocals. The trend of singing like you're confiding, not performing. All of it echoes Tamia's style, the style she refined when the industry wasn't paying attention. Artists today build entire careers using techniques Tamia normalized. Soft intensity. Controlled emotion. Understated honesty. What people call modern minimal R&B is simply the world catching up to what Tamia was already doing. So why doesn't she get credit? Because subtle revolutions are the easiest to overlook. When change happens quietly, people rarely notice who caused it. But R&B noticed, even if it never said it out loud. Producers copied her phrasing. Singers studied her breath control. Songwriters took cues from her emotional clarity. The genre shifted in her direction without naming her as the compass. Tamia didn't force herself into the center of R&B. She became its foundation by doing the opposite. She let the emotion breathe and the genre followed. Her legacy isn't loud. It doesn't need to be. Because the blueprint she created is still shaping the sound of R&B today, quietly, precisely, and unmistakably. And maybe that's the most Tamia way a legacy can exist.